In this video, you will learn how to unlock bow from the violin case, major parts of the bow, how to apply rosin to a new bow, how to check the approximate tightness of the bow hair required to play, and how to keep the bow back in the case after practicing. While opening the violin case, this is how you will probably see the bow placed. Remove the rubber band and make the lock horizontal and gently remove the bow. Make sure no hair is getting stuck at the lock, as this may cause to break the hair. Now slide right to remove from the tip holder. Let's check the major parts of the bow. This long brown wooden piece is called the stick of the bow. This off-white colored strings made of horsetail is called bow hair. And this black colored wooden piece is the frog of the bow. At the end of the stick you can see a screw which can turn clockwise and anti-clockwise to tight or loose the bow hair. Now let's see how to apply rosin to the bow. Rosin is primarily made from resin that comes from pine and conifer trees. It's available in different qualities and shapes. You may find the rosin kept in the accessories box of your violin case. Hold the rosin carefully as it can easily break if it falls. Now let's hold the bow with your right hand and rosin with your left hand. If it's a used rosin, you can easily apply it to the bow by rubbing it against the rosin. If your rosin and the bow hair is new, the bow tends to skate over the rosin, as you may notice. To make the surface rough, gently scratch the rosin with sandpaper or a similar tool. I have found a metal rod to scratch the rosin. You can start scratching the rosin gently without applying much pressure to avoid breaking the rosin. Now take the bow and start applying the rosin. You can press with the index finger and make sure the bow is tight enough. Slowly move the rosin up and down the length of the bow in long, even strokes. Apply gentle pressure, but do not press hard to avoid damaging the bow hair. Repeat this process 10 to 15 times for a new bow, or 4 or 5 times if you are just topping up the rosin. You can close the rosin and keep it back to the case safely. In order to check if you have enough rosin on the bow, lightly run your fingers along the bow hair. If you see fine dust, you have enough rosin. You can also check the rosin on the bow by keeping the violin on your shoulder and go in between the fingerboard and the bridge and try to move the bow. If you can hear the string sound, that means enough rosin. Now let's check the approximate tightness of the bow hair required. If you can place your little finger comfortably between the hair and the stick at the middle of the bow, then the tightness is good. You can adjust the bow hair tension to your comfort, but always ensure that the bow stick maintains its natural concave shape, which will ensure proper flexibility and prevents damage to the stick. Now let's check how to keep the bow back in the case. Always loosen the bow hair until it's almost touching the stick, as you can see, and then slide the tip into the tip holder first and carefully place the lock between the stick and the hair. Turn the lock vertical to lock it. Now your violin and bow is ready. You're all set for your first lesson.